my door is purple, and the view from my doorstep is hills, mountains. But you might notice something. The sky is looking very English today. That ain't blue. That is not blue. So, leaving modern Western society behind, plus splitting up with my ex, removed the two biggest external sources of depression for me. Western society, or the brainwashed NPCs doing what psychopathic, paedophilic politicians tell them to, and the psychopathic, paedophilic politicians, and the 9-to-5 jobs you need to do to keep a roof over your head in modern Western society. All of that left behind has not depressed me anymore. Woo! And discovering that covert narcissists exist, and that I've spent most of my life attracting covert narcissists by being a nice guy stroke people pleaser. So yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. Woo! But that has just removed all my excuses for me. Because now if I'm depressed, I can't blame modern Western society, and I can't blame some covert narcissist bully woman pretending to be kind whilst really being a selfish, bottomless pit of self-esteem, or lack thereof. I have to accept that I'm just a bit miserable sometimes. I'm a bit moody, and there's a part of me that likes being angry. And none of these things I realised until hermit time, which I guess is why so many spiritual people practice solitude. So many spiritual stories, whether it's Buddha or Christ, the spiritual archetype has to wander into the wilderness. But yeah, I've discovered that Portugal ain't that warm in winter, but it is still that beautiful. Ain't that warm in winter, and it only takes winter to depress the shit out of me. Like, it literally just takes... I've got bare layers. Let me show you the layers, because it's not that different to England. Outside coat, scarf, which is not a scarf, it's a jumper. That's how cold it is. It's a jumper I'm using as a scarf. Jacket, another jumper, another hoodie, shirt. I'm not playing. It is not warm, and I am not happy about it. Having said all that, I am happier than I was in England, and I am learning a lot about myself, and that is giving me the tools to be less depressed and more focused on the positive. So, yeah, I'm not warm, I'm not comfortable, and I'm not happy about it. But I'm happy. I'll give you that. I'm a lot happier than I was. Alright. This one's got no structure. I just needed to express myself on two levels. A, like the grass is always greener. As much as I'm happy in Portugal, don't think that everything is hunky-dory over here and that I've somehow escaped depression, anxiety, heartbreak or financial issues, because I ain't yet. Positive affirmations, I'm in the process. But yeah, and at the same time, don't think that Kev's not suicidal. I don't think Kev's in as dark a place as he was 2 or 3 years ago. I know what's going on for me personally, and just, accepting my dark side. And I know what's going on with the world on more levels than you may think. The world is going through a dark night of the soul. It is going through a realization of just how dark the world is, and the world is going to have to make a decision if the system is too corrupt to enforce consequences. Are we going to enforce consequences? Are we going to make sure justice is served? We didn't with Iraq, and I'm not convinced. To be honest, the next year or two could be a massive indictment on the morals and bravery of the general public in general. Maybe we don't care as much as we pretend to care. Maybe we don't want to put ourselves or our families in danger for strangers. Maybe these paedophilic, psychopathic politicians are going to get away with it. Let's see, shall we? I, for one, as horrified as I am feeling rather vindicated and rather almost excited for the future. Because even if they get away with it, at least then I know that humanity ain't shit, basically. But either way, mainstream Western society, I have had enough of you and your compliance and your conforming. See the back? Done. And yeah, I was right about basically nearly everything I said, and now we have the proof. Suck my dick. Big love, peace.